There was Man, whose wife was always trying to save money. She used coupons, barely ran the air conditioning, and stuff like that. She also didn't like to use the car much, to save on gas, tires, brakes, etc. Her habit annoyed her husband sometimes. One day while taking the bus home from work, the man noticed that there was often a lot of traffic, and he wondered if he could run home just as fast as the bus takes him. So the next day, he decided to try it. After work, he headed over to the bus stop, sat down, and put on a pair of sneakers. As soon as he saw the bus, he started running. He ran the entire length of the route, and he even arrived home earlier than he usually does. He thought his wife would be happy. He said to her, "Honey, I saved us $2 by not taking the bus. I jogged alongside the bus all the way home." And she thought for a moment and replied, "Awesome. Next time you can save 20 if you run beside a taxi." I was standing at the bar in an international airport when this small Chinese guy comes in, stands next to me, and starts drinking a beer. I asked him, "Do you know any of those martial arts things, like kung fu, karate, or jujitsu?" He says, "No." "Why on earth would you ask me that? Is it because I'm Chinese?" "No," I said. "It's because you're drinking my beer, you little..." A guy's walking around town when he sees a bar with a sign advertising all the beer you can drink for $1. He thinks that's a great deal, so he goes in, sits down, hands the bartender $1, and asks for a beer. "Sure, right away," says the bartender as he pulls out a tiny shot glass and fills it up halfway. The man is stunned. "What the deuce is this?" he asks. "That's all the beer you can drink for $1. A 7-year-old and a 4-year-old are in their bedroom. "You know what? I think it's time we started swearing," said the 7-year-old. "When we go downstairs for breakfast, I'll swear first, then you." "Sure," replied the 4-year-old. They make their way downstairs, and their mom asks the 7-year-old what he wants for breakfast. "I'll have Frosties." Whack! He flew out of his chair, crying his eyes out. Mom looks at the 4-year-old and says sternly, "And what do you want?" "I don't know, but it won't be Frosties." A woman goes to buy a parrot and notices the prices are $100, $200, and $15. Curious, she asks why the last one is so cheap. The shopkeeper replies, "That one used to live in a brothel." Amused, she decides to buy it for $15. When she brings the parrot home, it immediately says, "Well, I'll be damned, a new brothel." The woman can't help but laugh. Later, when her daughters arrive home, the parrot chirps, "Well, look at that, 2 new ladies of the night." The girls burst into laughter too. But when the dad walks in, the parrot exclaims, "Well, I'll be damned, Pete. Long time no see." This chick bought herself a new Mercedes. She could drive the car during the day, but at night the car wouldn't move at all. She tried driving the car at night for a week with no luck. Furious, she called the dealership, told them the problem, and they sent a mechanic to the house. The mechanic gave the car a thorough inspection and could not find anything wrong. Eventually, he asked the girl, "Are you sure you're using the right gears?" "Of course I am. I'm not stupid. I use D during the day and N at night." A woman came up to me and hit on me right in front of my wife. She told me I was handsome and that I smell nice, asked me what kind of cologne I was using. I said thank you, my wife bought it for me. It's called Leave Me the Fuck Alone.